at that point, at that moment, I thought, now the guy who gets up now, the first guy who gets up, पूरा बड़ी स्पेशल फोर्सेस पूरी लेटी हुई, वो फायर आ रहा है बुरी तरह से, जो बंदा अभी खड़ा हो गया वो लीडर है, जो बंदा अभी खड़ा हो गया इस फायर के बीच में, वो खड़ा हो गया और उसने वापस फायर करना शुरू कर दिया, ही इज द फकिंग किंग हियर, ठीक है सर। तो आई फकिंग गॉट अप एंड स्टार्टेड फायरिंग बैक, मैंने शुरू किया, सब शुरू हो गया, मैंने खुद बुला दिया उनका।
So guys, the wait is over and I have with me the amazing leader Vivek Jacob, जिसके लिए आप सब रुके थे. And, to introduce Vivek, he doesn't need an introduction because a lot of you know. सुबह से his इतने सारे message. So Vivek is veteran and he belongs to the special forces. So guys, so Vivek is from the ex-NDA and from the special forces. So a lot of you have been telling me कि special forces वाले कैसे दिखते हैं, तो ऐसे दिखते हैं.
So Vivek, in any Fauji guy. So what was that first motivation for you to join the armed forces? That is what opening bowling से वही करते हैं.
Circumstances was my primary this thing. I wanted to join the merchant navy otherwise.
Oh wow.
I wanted to join the merchant navy. I wanted to travel the world, and but because of some financial circumstances at home, I could not join the merchant navy, and I was always interested in the army as well, and I needed to get independent straight up. After 12th, मेरे को घर से बाहर निकलना था, and if I could not support my family, I had to at least not be a burden on them. And joining the NDA was the best thing to do at that time in my circumstances. So that's why I joined the army.
So वो बचपन से था कि फौज ज्वाइन करना है, like होता ना, like for me it was 7th 8th standard से ही था, ऐसे कुछ नहीं, right?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं था सर. I had no I didn't think about the future much. मेरे को बस ये था कि किसी तरह स्कूल से पास आउट हो जाऊं and क्या कहते हैं and become independent. And once I was there at finishing class 12, so that time I had to think of now what. So I wanted to join the merchant navy, but financially I could not pay for the marine engineering thing at that time. It costed 5 lakhs I think at that time.
Yeah.
So I could not do that, and basically I wanted to travel and be financially independent and take on the responsibilities that I have towards my family. So merchant navy I couldn't do, and NDA was at least I was NDA 3 years you don't get paid, but at least I'm not dependent, I'm not a burden on my family. So I decided okay, let's go to NDA that way.
So NDA so you are from Trivandrum, right? If I'm not wrong, this is what.
Yes, my parents are from Kerala. My dad is from Trivandrum. Was from he's no more. He was from Trivandrum, and my dad was from Alleppey. My mother's from Trivandrum. So like that.
Okay, so schooling and all those born and brought up.
I was in boarding school. हाँ sir. I was in boarding school in Northeast. I finished my schooling in Delhi, and I went off to NDA.
अच्छा, okay. Because वो बोलते हैं ना, like a lot of people also tell me कि आपके accent में मल्लू accent नहीं है हिंदी में. So similar to like when we speak, तो ऐसे लगता नहीं कि कहीं मल्लू accent है करके. And then did you prepare for NDA exams? Like होते हैं ना, a lot of people.
Yeah. Yes. So the thing is that I knew what I have to do. I knew what I have to do, and it's not that I didn't want to join NDA. I wanted to join the merchant navy. That was my first option, simply because I could travel the world, see the world, and be financially independent. But and in these two choices that I had to I chose NDA because that was what I could do, and I knew if I don't clear NDA or if I don't get into the NDA, then it's a rut. When you're at home and you're dependent on your family and things like that. So I studied for NDA. That's the only thing I've ever studied for in my life.
इससे मर्चेंट नेवी वाले उससे याद आता है, lot of my batchmates जो होते हैं ना proper type वो बोले, so there was an advertisement saying that join the navy and see the world करके, and I remember many of my batchmates ज्यादा से ज्यादा सिर्फ बांग्लादेश देखा लाइफ में, and then उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं देखा, and they even cursed today कि साला बोला join the navy see the world करके, so that way. So how was the everyone would like to know how was that SSB experience, NDA के बाद जब हम SSB में जाते हैं.
So I'll tell you about the written part. Sir, कि written exam का मैंने क्या किया. So I was poor in studies, not because I was not intelligent or whatever. I have a baseline intelligence just like everyone else, but I was not interested in studies. मेरे को I'm a bit of I like to move around. तो बैठ के पढ़ाई करना and this and that, it was not my thing. But NDA के लिए मेरे को करना था, so I went and bought this book. I still remember, ये New Light की किताब होती थी सर. तो उसमें तो last 10 years papers, last 10 years के question papers जो थे NDA exam के, वो मैंने solve करने शुरू किए. मैं बैठता था and clock लगाता था and I used to solve it, in time लगा के. तो my mother was also very surprised for the first time. She saw me sitting and studying on my own. सर काट रहे, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है. And but I studied, I prepared for the written exam and क्या कहते हैं, I cleared it. First time I did not clear the written exam. Second time I cleared the written exam and क्या कहते हैं, I went for the SSB. I went to Bangalore for the SSB. I didn't clear the SSB. I had, वो होता है ना सर, क्या कहते हैं, कॉन्फ्रेंस होता है लास्ट में. लास्ट में उस टाइम पे स्क्रीनिंग नहीं होता था, तो लास्ट में कॉन्फ्रेंस होता है and they asked me some question and I don't know whatever it was, so they decided कि no. So I didn't clear the SSB when I went for the first time. First time I didn't clear the written, second time I didn't clear the SSB, and I came back. I was very disheartened, and actually I was very, very disheartened because a lot was riding on my clearing the SSB. So like my mom and things like that. So anyway, I came back and I kind of let it fly. So 12th pass हो गया and I wanted to, it was the last day to fill the papers, the entry paper for the ND exam for the third time. तो मेरे को सिर्फ बाहर घूमने जाना था और I went to my dad and I said कि I need the bike because I have to go and submit the NDA form. So anyway, so जो भी है, last minute में जाके I had a best friend, I had a very close friend of mine, and I went to his house and I called him कि तू भी आजा, जाते हैं पेपर जमा करते फिर घूमने चलेंगे. So he said कि नहीं, he had not cleared the written twice. So I said यार, I've already bought your entry form and I filled it, तो आजा चलते जमा करके आते हैं. So we both went and last में बस window was shutting down and हमने अपना हाथ घुसा दिया अंदर और वो चले गया. And then I didn't prepare for the third exam, but I prepared so well for the second exam that sailed me through. I cleared the written, went for the SSB, cleared the SSB, went for the medical, cleared the medical, and landed up in NDAs. Yes.
So ये था किस्सा, and second time कैसे SSB पे ठीक ठाक निकला conference और उसमें जो होता है.
No sweat sir, no sweat. It was just गया और हो गया सर.
कोई ऐसी specific incident याद है क्या SSB का, something you remember off hand कि ऐसे हुआ. Because बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं, बहुत सारे different type of people come there.
Yeah. I made a lot of good friends in SSB. SSB was a very, very interesting experience, and we had a lot of fun, sir. We were naughty kids, and we were up to no good. So anyway, I can't mention it here, sir.
And then thereafter NDA. So you in which course, Vivek?
I joined the 100 course NDA, sir.
Achha, you were a 100 course. Okay.
Yes, and I joined 100 NDA, but I passed out with 101. In second term break, I had a bike accident, so I broke my leg. So I lost 6 months because of that accident. Yes.
Okay. और वो बोलते हैं ना, हर एक like all of us who have come and when we talk on some channels, so academy की यादें बहुत सारी होती है, and knowing that someone who went to special forces after that, I'm sure you will have कुछ तो ऐसे कलाकांडी तो होगा ही academy वाला जो people can hear.
Sir, I was constantly, most of my life in NDA, 3.5 years I spent in punishment only. So I was on the punishment circuit. Very early on, I landed up on the circuit and I started enjoying it. So somewhere, second, third term, it was like constructive physical endurance training. Sword mein rolling kar rahe ho, you're listening to some bullshit. And but out there, when you're in the punishment circuit, तो पिट्ठू चढ़ा हुआ है, भाग रहे हो सर, body बन रही है, तो I enjoyed that. So yeah, we had crazy fun, sir. I was very early on. You can say I was free, sir. मतलब I don't conform to जो चीज मुझे नहीं समझ में आती मैं उसको accept नहीं करता, sir. So it's like that. So by the time first term, I'll tell you. So I joined NDA and within 2 weeks मेरे को समझ में आ गया कि ये गलत जगह है, ये ठीक जगह नहीं है. Because मैं देखा they were mollycoddling us and ये हो कि हम भाग ना जाए, the court नया course आया है and all that. But I could see कि things are going to get hot here. So and I was in a very restricted environment and I don't like restrictions. Sir, I don't like it. So I calculated though 2 weeks was enough for me to understand that buddy, you're in the wrong place. So मैं study period में calculate करता रहता था. At that time, the government was spending around 4,000 something, almost $5,000 per week on a cadet.
Correct.
Not per week, per day actually. ऐसा कुछ calculation था, sir. And I had landed up with a figure of I think 20,000 or 30,000 something. That if I leave the academy now, this is what my parents will have to pay. So total करता था कि आज कितने पैसे हो गए. And by the end of second week, I reached that grand total and I realized that this, so my parents will never pay. So now I have to live my life here only. And after that, I started carving out my life in NDA and natural tha, sir, in the sense I crave freedom and and I sir, made my path there, and I was good in couple of sports and all that. So academy में sir cross country और boxing होती है sir, है ना sir? If you are the cross country specialist, we are boxing, but
या बॉक्सिंग वाले
हाँ सर, तो मैं सर आई यूज्ड टू बॉक्स इन बोर्डिंग स्कूल आल्सो, डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल ये वो दिस दैट, तो एनडीए में आई पिक्ड अप बॉक्सिंग अगेन एंड मेडल शेडल ये वो दिस दैट एंड ऑल, एंड आफ्टर दैट आई बिकेम फ्री सर.
in fact you know I remember one of the एक जब when we were in the naval academy, जो सबसे हरामी जो सीनियर होता था ना, जो एकदम जो सबसे हरामी होता था, जो सबको उंगली करता था, so he was to fight again a boxing champion दूसरे स्क्वाड्रन का. So though he was from our squadron, we all of us used to root for him कि साला बहुत मार खाए करके, and then eventually he lost, but we all were praying कि इसको बहुत मार पड़े करके, you know. So ऐसे कुछ इंसिडेंट हुआ कि नहीं बॉक्सिंग में, fighting with some tough opponent?
I had a very checkered career in boxing in India, and my first, when I actually लोगों को पता नहीं था कि मेरे को boxing आती है sir. Like I've been fighting. My class 5th I started fighting. So and so by the time NDA was there, so I was quite okay, you know. And मेरे को याद है sir, मेरा पहला जब bout हो रहा था, inside the squadron people used to see me practice, so they knew he'll fight well. But outside the squadron nobody knew. And I remember our bouts were scheduled, and I was a दुक्की सर, सेकंड नंबर था, और मेरे को मेरा सीनियर लेके गया डिनर में, and he showed me कि that is your opponent. So my opponent was a 6 number SEC of a squadron cadet captain था, हाँ इंडिया स्क्वाड्रन का सर, and tall guy सर, मतलब he was at least 1 hand taller than me. So and he was previous boxing term में medalist था सर. So I was like, he पहला opponent ही था मिल गया, and this that and all that. And it so happened one day I was मैं ऐसा double breakfast मार रहा था, so I was sitting on the other side and eating the second breakfast, and this guy is a Sunday था, he came and sat in front of me, and he was telling his buddy कि यार इस बार तो मैं टर्म ब्रेक में हरियाणा में बॉक्सिंग एकेडमी में ट्रेनिंग करके आया हूँ. I was like, bloody hell, first bout only I'm going to get thrashed. But yeah, then I went in for the bout, and nobody had any expectations of me. I had no expectations of myself, and but it's switch होता है, it's a switch, you know, like till the time I was outside the ring, I was having these butterflies in my stomach, or मुझे fear and anxiety and all those things going on. But the moment I stepped under the ropes, just everything vanished, and I fought sir. So in the first round only I would have knocked him out, but he was the SEC, and knocking him out was not good. So I thought कि ना चलने दो. So second round was like that, and actually there were पूरे stadium में, inside the stadium there were three bouts going on at the same time, and I didn't knock him out. I played for 3 rounds with him, and the referee stopped the contest and things like that. And I remember a scene that when like they announced the result and my hand was up, so I just looked around sir, around me, sir, outside the ring. Whole academy was there. Whole academy was there, and everybody was standing and watching. Can you hear me?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. So just a second. So everybody was standing and watching, and क्या कहते हैं, nobody clapped sir. The whole academy was in shock. So, but it was a very fantastic bout, and after that, मतलब sir, I never fought anybody beyond second round after that. मतलब okay. It was good. But by the time I reached finals, so in practice I had fractured my jaw. So my jaw was fractured. I was fighting with that fractured jaw and all. तो जो भी है sir.
Okay. So उसके बाद कभी सीनियर लोगों ने परेशान नहीं किया after that, after SCC को धोने के बाद?
नहीं sir, it was actually it was skill sir, बस तो people respected that, and actually I got a lot of respect in the academy after that. That's why after that I became free sir. Like pal and all. So yeah.
Okay. And then how was that passing out experience? Everyone wanted to know that कैसे how does a cadet or officer feel to pass out from the academy?
मेरा passing out was थोड़ा सा crazy sir, because there used to be this Palestinian cadet होता था sir, एक Mustafa. हाँ, he was my junior, but he was national wrestler of Palestine. So and foreign cadets को सर इंडिया में रगड़ा बड़ा करते नहीं थे उस टाइम पे, सर कि foreign GC को foreign cadet करके, तो they were all having 6 term privileges, and I was the boxing team captain also, and ये वो, तो he was a national wrestler of Palestine, तो तगड़ा बंदा था sir, but he had some ego issue happened, and he tried to get nasty with me. मैं NDA में I was with my juniors. I had bunked some dinner night and all of that, and just before 2 weeks before passing out, and last dinner night tha, and this guy landed up, and an argument ensued and मैंने उसको पंच मार दिया तो उसका दांत टूट गया सर. And then my postmates came to me कि you know Jacob, he is going to complain to the embassy and things like that. तो उसको जाके यार थोड़ा मना ले and all of that. तो मैंने भी सोचा my mother was coming for the POP and things like that, and so I said okay, let me go and talk to him. So my postmate went with me and we knocked his cabin. He opened the door, saw me, and he started abusing. So I punched him once. तो उसका नाक टूट गया. उसने सर रात को पैलेस्टीनियन एम्बेसी वगैरह कॉल कर दिया, वहां से उन्होंने कमनाट को कॉल कर दिया, एंड सुबेरे आई वाज मार्च्ड अप एंड कोर्ट ऑफ इंक्वायरी शुरू हो गई एंड दिस दैट, एंड the person in charge of the court of inquiry was a naval officer called Anuda. I don't remember his real name, but he was and he was famous for relegating people.
Okay.
तो मेरे को
Okay.
यहाँ गए अब तो एकेडमी में इट बिकम अ वेरी बिग थिंग कि फॉरेन कैडेट को मार दिया, ये कर दिया, वो कर दिया, पता नहीं क्या क्या सर, एंड कमांड गॉट इन्वॉल्वड एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. एंड बड़ा दे ट्राइड टू यू नो they said कि you know Jacob, you're not going to pass out, and so I said sir, my mother is already, she is coming. So he said no, tell her to go back. So go to buy a ticket and send her back. So anyway, so my mother landed up for the POP. मेरा court of inquiry चल रहा था. It was a winter passing out, and blue patrols, all mates of mine were in blue patrol, और मैं ऐसे drill order में घूम रहा था. So my mother asked me, why are you in this dress and why is everybody in a blue patrol? So I told her no, special cadets को अलग ड्रेस होती है. It turned out very fortunate for me because court inquiry खत्म हो गई, this that, so they decided not to relegate me. They gave me 14 days restrictions, and they gave him also 14 days restrictions, and I stayed back in academy after passing out, and I told my mother I'm going somewhere else, so my postmates took me back to Delhi, and I passed out, but I stayed in academy. So 3 restrictions every day I was doing, and one of my postmates, his parents had come for the POP, and his father died in the POP, during the POP.
Oh, okay.
गांव से आए थे और वो his father died during the POP, and luckily I was there with him. तो सब लोग चले गए, एकेडमी से घर चले गए. He was there last night burial, ये मतलब last night तो burning वगैरह होता है. तो I was there with him throughout, luckily because I was back there for punishments. So that was a good thing, at least there. So ये था सर.
So अभी वैसे होगा ना, you know, when I went to Palestine last time, तो एयरपोर्ट से जैसे उतरा तो बैंड आइटम्स में your photo is also there. Major Vivek is banned in Palestine. and then came the so decision of joining the special forces. Was it a impulsive decision या planned decision, कैसे था?
No, sir. It was a very planned, thought out thing. It was a very practical, very logical decision. Of course, heart was there, but the brain was also there. So, academy में, you know, yes, SF is interesting and things like that. I didn't know anything about SF. कि बस this much कि यह style है, you know, whatever. But then in my 6th term, there was this हमारा DS आया था sir, directing staff, Major Himantu Pangi, Sena Medal Bar. He had come, and one look, I saw him and I said, yeah, bloody hell, यार ये बंदा free. And I said, फौज में कुछ करना है तो one should be like that. So I thought of that, and then in the previous, जो इससे पहले वाला जो मैंने live session किया था, उसमें I told people that there is that attack and defense का exercise होता है. There's an in 6th term there's a camp. So in that camp, some parties are attacking party, some party is defending party. So I was in the attacking party, and attacking party is like a simulation. So एक hill feature था, उसके ऊपर defending party बैठी हुई थी, and attacking party was organized into platoon rods, and we had to walk through the minefield, and supposedly there was machine gun fire coming and things like that, and then you had to climb the hill and then attack. So and capture the feature. So at that time I saw all of this, and DS was walking with us, and he said कि अच्छा इसका पैर उड़ गया माइनफील्ड में, ये मर गया, इसकी बॉडी उठा लो, ये कर दो, वो कर दो, ऐसे करके we were going like that, and we were like supposedly suffering a lot of casualties. So I just thought of this and I said, यार ये तो, you know, this is stupidity. I mean, you should, if I could come on a parachute on top of the hill and grenade फेंकते हुए आता और फायर करता हुआ आता, you know, ये क्या है ऊपर चढ़ना उड़ना, you know. So I thought like that. And more or less I decided that if combat is where I'm going, if I'm going into combat, I'd like to go in with the best of the best of the best. And like I said, you know, go in with the best guys, go in with the best training, you know, go in with the best weapons, go in with the best, you know, equipment, and you know, be a specialist at your job. If you're going into combat, you know, be a specialist. So that was special forces. You know, that time para commandos were the specialists of combat. So I chose to join special forces. Like that.
Exactly. So in the army, like after NDA, you join IMA, and once you pick up your rank, uske baad hi you opt for the special forces, right?
No, sir. It's not like that. How it is,
Okay.
I don't know what it is nowadays, but I think it's the same thing. Yeah, it is the same way actually. So you clear and you pass out of NDA, you go on to IMA, and then in IMA, if you're from India, you do 1 year in IMA. If you join directly after college, you join IMA, you do 1.5 years, 3 terms. So
That's right. That's right.
in your final term in IMA, when you're passing out, about 2 or 3 weeks or maybe a month before, you opt for your arms, which arm
Okay.
you want to join. So you can join infantry, AC, ordnance, armored corps, artillery, engineers, signals, special forces. So whatever you can choose. So you get 3 options, and 3 options milte hain, and you have to write option 1, 2, 3, and depending on your merit. So there is a block system that first 10 will get whatever they want, and then the next 20 and I say super block, and then aise karke hota hai sir. So we already knew who is where in merit and all of that. So I wanted to join special forces. I wanted to join 1 para SF, but there was somebody else who was below in me in merit, but he had already spoken somewhere, and he told me कि नहीं मिलेगा 1 para Jacob छोड़ दे. So then I wanted for 9. So I volunteered for 9, and वो academy में ही हो जाता है sir. So I went directly from IMA. I went to 9 para SF for probation.
Okay, okay. Because हमारे यहाँ Marcos में what happens is that you have to pick up your rank, and thereafter you have to opt for the Marcos, you know. So
So
that's
you
why.
get your ranks in academy. I became a lieutenant.
Okay.
When on passing out, you get your ranks. So I was So I passed out, went home as a lieutenant on 1 month of leave, and after 1 month of leave, I reported in 9 para SF for probation.
Okay. Okay.
So
And then you know, now the exciting part. How was that journey and training for the special forces? You know, सबको बहुत लोग, lot of people message me कि सर मैं भी पैरा एसएफ बनूंगा, ये वो. मैं बोला भैया वो ना पैरा एसएफ वालों को सिर्फ देखते ही पैर पड़ लो उनके करके. They are special, you know. So they are special always. So I've seen Marcos very closely, being in the Marcos training base for 2 years. So I know that you know, you guys are made of something different. So how was that experience for you, Vivek?
sir, my experience was actually मैंने आगे का कुछ नहीं सोचा था sir. I had not thought, and like previously also I had mentioned, I was pretty sure that I won't make it. I was pretty sure. Because नहीं select करेंगे. Because 9 para had a reputation like that. 9 para was a ghost battalion. So वहाँ तो legends live there. It was like that.
Yeah.
And one didn't feel. I didn't feel कि I'm that good यार कि मैं वो कर लूँगा. ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा I was physically fit or whatever, this that and all. And one doesn't so special forces वो वाला था. But करना था. I didn't think whether I'll pass or fail or whatever. I had to volunteer. है ना, वो फॉर्म में साइन करके भेजना था बस. So I did that, and I landed up there, and during that, in life is like that. When I joined, just before I joined, probation used to be for 3 months. So the 3 months में भूत बना देते हैं, and then they choose whether they want you or not. And when I joined, probation became 6 months. Just as I joined, and 9 para was the only battalion which was following that 6 months. This thing, all other battalions were doing it for 3 months. So मेरे साथ जो postmates जो दूसरे ऐसे battalions में गए थे, वो 3 महीने में जो select हो गए, वो उनका लग गया सब बेरे बुरे और वो घूमने शुरू हो गए. I did 6 months probation, and first 2.5 months I was alone. There was no other officer. I was the only officer doing probation with the men. तो जवानों का प्रोबेशन तो शाम को 7 बजे सीटी बज जाती थी सर. फिर 7 बजे सीटी बजती थी और पूरा दिन सर रगड़ा this that. No sir, it's not only physical. They don't just physically screw you. It's you get physically screwed constantly. But during that physical screw, they are teaching you. They're teaching you about weapons. They're teaching you teaching you about advanced medical techniques. They गोली लग गई तो क्या करना है, things like that. They're teaching about equipment, signal operations, this that, so many things. They are being taught as well. And you have to give exams also. You have to study also, and you are constantly being screwed, sir. It's hell. ठीक है सर. It is pure fuck. So ये सब चलता था सर. And the thing was that as an officer, you are expected to be tougher, stronger, faster than the men.
Exactly.
So and 9 para standards were there. They were there. There's a simple thing that if you are not better than the men, you cannot lead them. Because 9 para SF में क्या है सर कि we don't lead people by the authority of our ranks. We lead them by the authority of our heart and authority of our fucking guts. So that's how we lead. है ना सर. तो क्या कहते हैं, so there was this constant pressure. शाम को 7 बजे सीटी बजती थी, and all the jawans, the whole probation party used to fall in, and वो अगले दिन के orders मिलते थे कि क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है, and they used to break off. है ना सर. तो जवान जाके सर वो बना रहे, मटन बन रहा है ना, डाइट चाहिए सर, you need to eat. तो क्या बोलते हैं सर, वो सब बना रहे हैं, सरसों का तेल का मसाज चल रहा है, what not is going on. My real probation used to start after 7 o'clock. So 7:30 तक लेक्चर बाजी होती थी, and वो छोड़ के, and then all the men used to break off. I used to report in the officers mess. तो ऑफिसर मेस में सारी बैचलर पार्टी होती थी सर, एंड खुराट थे मतलब होते ही है वैसे. तो and they are choosing a person who is going to walk with them in combat, है ना सर, life and death. So
Exactly.
instead of, so you see, they're straight away judging you every time. Do I want to walk with this guy into combat, into battle? So
Exactly.
they fuck you inside out. They fuck you inside out, right? So pardon my language, but that's what they do. So शाम को 7:30 बजे मैं ऑफिसर मेस में रिपोर्ट करता था, एंड वहां पे फिर वो शुरू हो जाते थे सर कि ओके who is the governor of JNK? Who is the governor of JNK? I didn't know JNK had a governor also. मेरा तो ये हालत था सर, my GK was very poor, very poor. And I had no fucking clue of what is going on in the world or in the country or whatever. तो मैं सोच रहा था गवर्नर JNK पूछ रहा था, किसी ने मेरे को पूछ लिया कि चीफ ऑफ आर्मी स्टाफ कौन है, मुझे वो भी नहीं पता होगा. तो luckily they didn't ask me that. So and sir, सवाल पूछते रहते थे, what is the moon phase, what is this, what is that, what is that. So every time my spoon used to be going into my mouth to eat, somebody would ask me a question. So I'd put it down and then मेरे को कुछ नहीं आता था सर, कुछ भी नहीं आता था. I didn't know, मतलब मुझे over a period of time they must have asked me hundreds of questions. I may have replied दूसरे तीसरे दिन के बाद तो मैंने सीधा I don't know sir बोलना शुरू कर दिया था. So there's no point in like so I used to just keep saying they used to ask me what is this, what is that, do you know this, do you know that. So I used to say no sir, I don't know. मेरा constant reply यही था sir, I don't know. And तो फिर बोलता अच्छा you don't know this also, but who made you an officer, you're fuck all, ये वो ऐसे करके ना, they psychologically break you. तो पूरा दिन तो आप भूत बन के आए हो, and then they will they attack your emotional state of mind. तो to break you psychologically, they'll keep telling you you're fuck all, बड़ी तू ऑफिसर कैसे बन गया यार, तू ये सब छोड़ दे, ऐसे छोड़ना यार, ये बियर पी यार, तू बड़ी जेल मार के आया, छोड़ दे, प्रोबेशन में क्यों रगड़ा रहा है, थिंग्स लाइक दैट. यू नेवर गेट सिलेक्टेड, ये वो ऐसे करके. तो क्या है यार, तेरी पूरी जिंदगी ऐसी कटेगी, तू पिट्ठू लगा के इधर उधर भागता रहेगा, क्या फायदा है, ऐसे बहुत कुछ बोलते थे. एंड देन since I didn't know much, so मेरे को punishment मिलती थी सर, whole night guard check. So there is something called there's something called a 30-minute guard check in the battalion. ठीक है सर, अभी पता नहीं होता है नहीं होता है, बट मैं जब था तो बहुत होता था सर. 30-minute guard check is basically there are and guys, you must listen to this, कि क्या what is the 30-minute guard check. 10:30 बजे ऐसे मेरे को ब्रेक ऑफ करते थे, and they used to tell me okay, morning before PT used to be at 4:45. I used to report for PT. So before PT पूरा बटालियन के there were 5 checkpoints in the battalion. So हाँ सर, there were 5 checkpoints in the battalion and one moving patrol. एक हरकती पेट्रोल होती थी, they're moving around the battalion. So 4 static and 1 moving. ठीक है सर, so 5 points. And so in every 30 minutes I had to circulate around the whole battalion taking signatures of all the guard posts and locate the moving patrol and take their signatures also. ठीक है सर, तो every 30 minutes I had to do that. And साथ में बुक रिव्यू दे देते थे कि like the first book review I got, some कोई किताब थी, I went and searched for it in the library in the night, I didn't find it. So I knew the person who has given me that book review, तो his room was in the first floor. तो मैं पीछे से चढ़ के सर उस खिड़की से कमरे में घुसा, तो he had that book, he gave me the book review of a book he had. ठीक है सर. So I stole that book and क्या बोलते हैं सर, मैंने फिर रात को गार्ड चेक करता, तो it used to take me on an average of around 21 minutes and some seconds to do one चक्कर.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say 20 minutes. So I used to have 10 minutes spare. ठीक है सर, तो 20 मिनट चक्कर काटा और 10 मिनट बचे. अब 10 मिनट में मेरे को बुक रिव्यू भी लिखना है, वो 5 मिनट सोना भी है, और सुबह बीपीटी स्पीड मार्च जो भी टेस्ट है उसमें भी पहुंचना है, एंड जवानों से आगे आना है. ठीक है सर. फर्स्ट सेकंड से इफ यू कम बिलो फर्स्ट सेकंड इन द प्रोबेशनर्स, यू आर थ्रोन आउट. यू कैन नॉट लीव इट, है ना. लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज बाद में, पहले तो आप स्टड बन दिखाओ. Because it is a physically very very challenging life. It is a very 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 physically challenging life, and year on end it is like that. So you have, your natural state has to be like that. तो मैंने क्या किया सर, ये मेरे को रोज रात मिलता था हाफ एन आवर गार्ड चेक. तो मैंने क्या कर, I could not have survived. So I had to think, कि टास्क भी कंप्लीट करना है और सुबह गार्ड चेक का रिपोर्ट भी देना है, बीपीटी भी भागनी है, स्पीड मार्च भी भागना है, और बुक रिव्यू भी लिखना है. There is no, you can't give any excuse कि इस वजह से नहीं हो पाया. If you cannot do a task that you are given in probation, you are thrown out. ठीक है सर. So it was very clear. तो मैंने क्या करा, मैंने कैलकुलेट किया सर कि exactly it takes around 20 minutes to take one complete चक्कर. फिर मैं बैठ के ट्यूबलाइट के नीचे, वो स्ट्रीट लाइट के नीचे बैठ के मैं 5 मिनट बुक रिव्यू लिखता था और 5 मिनट सोता था. It used to take me 1 minute to go to sleep and 1 minute to get up. So effectively I was getting 3 minutes of sleep. But the men were watching. The whole battalion watches you. Probation पूरी battalion करती है, मतलब whole battalion watches officer because you want to lead them. So है ना, सब देख रहे होते हैं कि क्या नहीं कर रहा है. तो मेरा कुछ ऐसा रेपुटेशन हो गया था विद द मैन एंड ऑल, दे यूज्ड टू लाइक मी. तो गार्ड चेक वाले वो भी मेरा पहले मस्ती करते थे, आप आओगे सिग्नेचर के लिए तो पूरा वो संतरी वाला ड्रिल शुरू कर देंगे, तो आपके 2 मिनट तो वहीं गए. सो दे स्टॉप डूइंग दैट एंड दे सेड साहब आ जाओ आप, एंड साइन कर देते थे. तो मैंने बोला यार अब इसको कैसे, तो मेरे 1 मिनट ऐसे बच गया. फिर मैं बोला इसको ऐसे कैसे करें. सो आई आई मेड 5 डिफरेंट पर्चीज, ठीक है सर। तो एक चक्कर, पहले चक्कर में सबको एक एक पर्ची पकड़ा देता था कि यार मेरे को जैसी देखोगे साइन मार देना, ठीक है। सो आई सेव टाइम लाइक दैट, मैंने 1-2 मिनट और बचा लिया। फिर देन आई सेड कि दिस हैपेंड ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, आई इवॉल्व, है ना, टू सर्वाइव आई इवॉल्व, ठीक है सर। सो चक्कर काट रहा था एंड आई रियलाइज यार एवरी हाफ एन आवर आई हैव टू डू वन, दैट मींस एवरी आवर आई हैव टू डू टू। तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ, मैं एक चक्कर 2 चक्कर एक साथ मार देता हूँ।
एक साथ।
So I'll have 20 minutes left with me, है ना सर। तो 20 minutes में I used to 10 minutes I used to write and 10 minutes I used to sleep. So I started getting more calm sleep. 8-8 मिनट की नींद खींच रहा था मैं। So my body started coming back. तो ऐसे करके सर, things like that.
So throughout because you undergo along with the physicals, फिर swimming भी होता है, I mean you go for your diving and your para jumping and all, so बहुत बहुत ज्यादा tasking होगा ना, and कभी ऐसे लगा नहीं कि यार नहीं होगा मुझसे, यार छोड़ देते हैं वेंचर करके ना, ऐसे you ever realized?
नहीं सर, मेरे को ऐसा कभी नहीं लगा। I never thought about it only sir. My job, that was my life. Whatever moment I was living in that moment, that was my life, and every time I felt I could do it. That whatever is in front of me, that I can do. What will happen after 2 hours, 3 hours? The probation is hour to hour. It is not day to day. Sir, it is half an hour to half an hour. So I lived from half an hour to half an hour, sir. 6 months like that. So I never thought कि ये होगा या नहीं होगा, or can I do it or not? Whatever was there in front of me, I could do that. That's all.
And ये पूरे the training of say 6 months, इसमें कभी वो injury scare or something happened, or कभी बीमार हुआ या ऐसे कुछ?
I never fell ill, sir. But I told you I had broken my leg in NDA. तो
Yes.
उसकी भी अलग कहानी है सर। एक्चुअली बाइक एक्सीडेंट हो गया था एंड आई वाज ऑन टर्म ब्रेक, वो प्लास्टर लगा दिया एंड माय फादर सेड बड़ी मेरे को सिक लीव मिल गई सर, ठीक है सर। आई गॉट सिक लीव इन वेरी टर्म ब्रेक, इट इज अ ड्रीम कम ट्रू, है ना सर। तो आई गॉट सिक लीव फॉर 1 month एंड माय फादर सेड बड़ी बॉस, नो सिक लीव, गो बैक टू एकेडमी। तो मेरे को सर प्लास्टर के साथ एकेडमी भेज दिया। सो एकेडमी में पहुंच गया विद प्लास्टर। अब यू कांट इवन रन अराउंड, जहां जो पकड़ता है वो भूत बना रहा है ना सर। तो 2-3 days later the squad commander told me, yaar, you finish your sick leave and come back. So I went on sick leave. I went to Delhi. My mother was in Delhi at that time. मैं दिल्ली स्टेशन पहुंचा, I called my friend, स्कूटर पे बैठ के I reached बेस हॉस्पिटल दिल्ली कैंट। सीधा ओटी में गया सर एंड ओटी में वो हवलदार था एक, मैंने बोला यार ये मेरा प्लास्टर चढ़ा हुआ है, 6 महीने हो गया, काट दो इसको। सो उसने सर मेरे को वो प्लास्टर लगा था 2 महीने के लिए और अभी 2 ही हफ्ते हुए थे। बट आई थॉट ना, इफ माय मदर सीज माय प्लास्टर शी गेट अ हार्ट अटैक। तो मैंने प्लास्टर कटवा दिया। तो एक्चुअली माय लेग डिडंट हील and that bone got fused थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा। So
Okay.
that then constantly, that's why I got relegated also. तो ये वो हो गया सर, and but so that started it gave me problem throughout academy, gave me problem in probation also. But ऐसा कुछ मतलब कर लिया सर, हो गया like that.
और swimming उसके पहले आता था, like you were good at swimming कि जाकर सीखा वहां पर?
I was a very good swimmer, sir. I was a very good swimmer. I could do a 50 Olympic size pool underwater in one go. So
Okay. And how was that first experience of para jumping? Like जब when you guys train, so वो पहला हमेशा ये होता है ना, first is always first,
पहली बार तो पता ही नहीं लगता सर कि क्या हो रहा है, ठीक है सर। यू डोंट नो व्हाट यू आर गेटिंग इनटू, है ना सर। पैरा बेसिक कोर्स होता है। इनफैक्ट एक्चुअली 9 पैरा में क्या था सर, वी वर सो हेवीली डिप्लॉयड। फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने प्रोबेशन क्लियर किया, आई क्लियर्ड प्रोबेशन, वेंट इनटू ऑप्स एंड ऑलमोस्ट मोर देन 1 year 8 months आई वाज इन ऑप्स, आई डिडंट कम बैक। तो ये पैरा बेसिक कुछ नहीं हुआ था सर। सो आई वाज स्ट्रेट अवे प्रोबेशन क्लियर इनटू ऑपरेशंस। So I came back to base after more than 1 year 8 months, and I came back to base and वहां पे कुछ कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रहा था। गलती से लोगों को पता लगा कि अरे इसने तो छुट्टी नहीं काटी है। तो उन्होंने बोला यार तू पैरा बेसिक के बाद तूने छुट्टी काटी होगी। मैंने पैरा बेसिक भी नहीं किया है। And then to be a ground training and all that. And when I went for my first jump, तो वो दरवाजा खुला और नीचे देखा, मेरा ब्लडी ये क्या है, तो यहाँ से कौन कूदेगा। So it's unnatural. If a person does not feel fear while skydiving or while jumping out of an aircraft, there's something wrong with him. Everybody feels fear, right, sir? And it is against your basic instinct to leap from that kind of a height, है ना sir?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
you have to convince yourself, है ना sir? तो ये होता है। So people who say they don't feel fear, they are either lying or they are mad, you know, one of the two.
Exactly.
Fear is a very good thing. Fear is a very, very good thing. Everybody, if you feel fear, you are normal.
Exactly.
And what the thing about, if you feel fear, the thing about fear is it makes you sharp. That fight or flight thing comes into you and you just choose to fight, you choose to jump, right? So rather than refusing the jump, you choose to jump. You are able to control your fear, but you must feel fear because fear makes you alert. It pumps in adrenaline into your body and you can perform way better than if you are not feeling fear. So fear is a good thing, but the fear should not be your decision making factor. डर लगने की वजह से आपने कुछ किया या नहीं किया वो नहीं होना चाहिए. Decision should come from here. It should not come from fear. So I could challenge that fear. तो वो होता है. तो jump was good fun, sir. Good fun.
And then उसके बाद how was that skydiving experience, the free fall and various things there?
Skydiving experience, sir. I had a pretty thrilling experience in skydiving. It was a very bad experience. थोड़ा सा हमारा archaic system था. We had a थोड़ा सा because of various issues and we were jumping using technology or using parachute systems which were not good enough. They were dangerous to be jumping around with that. It was not a good thing, and I'm sure what I'm saying here, it can come back to me, but I know what I'm talking about. So it was not a good thing, and the thing why I'm telling it here is also that people should wake up. Life is not a it's a करोड़ों रुपए गवर्नमेंट ने खर्च किया एक बंदे को स्पेशल फोर्सेस सोल्जर बनाने के लिए, और उसका क्या बोलते हैं पैराशूट सिस्टम फॉल था और वो मर गया, तो इट्स नॉट स्टूपिड, नो स्टूपिड, एंड इट शुड बी चैलेंज्ड. It should be challenged, and these things should be changed and done away with. That's how we'll become a more professional army. है ना sir? So parachute system was for all, sir. It was very for all, and the way we were learning also was for all, and it was very, very dangerous. What we were doing was extremely, extremely, extremely dangerous. लक पे चल रहा था, and there are a lot of people who have got hurt. Lot of people. There are people who have died. Parachute system खुला ही नहीं, है ना sir? जो आपके पैर की हड्डियां होती हैं यहाँ से निकल आती हैं सर बाहर. That is the fucking impact. You're like fucking tomato on the ground, splattered. ठीक है sir?
Exactly.
These things are there, and it was not being done properly, and I was the co-senior. तो पहला जब मुझे ही करना होता था सर. तो क्या कहते हैं, so I had 3 accidents in free fall, first jump, 4th jump, and 11th jump, and I had raised a very big red flag at that time. I told my superior, I called मैं रात को 10:30 बजे कॉल किया था. I said, just stop this, you'll have blood on your hands. If you don't stop this now, you'll have blood on your hands. I told him, and I put up all the evidence and all that कि ये वो है. But anyway, by the time I was co-senior, I could not back off also. Everybody was watching me. I had taken up the case also, but whatever it was. And in the 11th jump, I had no problem in free fall. I had the courage to jump out. There was no lack of courage to make a decision or anything like that. And I was jumping. In my mind, in fact, it was such an extreme thing I was doing. I knew the system that I'm wearing on my back, there's about a 50-60% chance of failure.
Exactly.
And constantly to take that fucking decision to jump out of an aircraft wearing a system that may not work. And especially after having 2 accidents, it was quite a thing, sir. And but I kept on. I took this thing. I'll tell you a very funny thing, sir. हमारे यहाँ पे nothing great about me or anything like this, but it is a very nice thing that I remember in my life. Everybody judges themselves now. Sometimes you feel you are fuck all, sometimes you feel you are good, but there's one good thing that I remember in my life. I could take that decision. So as the co-senior, I went to the OIC and all. I told them कि भैया ये बिना साइप्रस के हम जंप कर रहे हैं. So we were 25-26 of us doing the combat free fall course, and they issued us 10 cypress. तब तक हमारे 2 एक्सीडेंट हो चुके थे. पैराशूट फट रहे थे, मतलब आप जंप कर रहे हो, फ्री फॉल कर रहे हो, हैंडल निकल गया अगर तो पैराशूट फट गया, है ना सर? मेन पैराशूट फट गया इन फ्री फॉल. इट्स अ फॉल थिंग, है ना सर? एंड तो ऐसे करके हो रहा था, एंड दे इशूड 10 साइप्रस. तो 10 साइप्रस लग गए सर. 25 पैराशूट में से 10 में साइप्रस लग गया. एंड सो मेरे सर वो पैराशूट यूज्ड टू बी पैक्ड इनसाइड अ बैग, बिग बैग. तो बाहर से पता नहीं लगता था कि किसके अंदर साइप्रस है. तो एवरी मॉर्निंग देयर वाज अ लकी ड्रॉ होता था कि किसको साइप्रस मिला, किसको नहीं मिला. मेरे को सर 10 जंप्स आई डंप विदाउट साइप्रस. ठीक है सर. 11th जंप में जो भी है सर, दैट जंप आई गॉट, मैंने खोला, मेरे पास साइप्रस था, एंड everybody used to look at everybody else's parachute ना कि किसको साइप्रस मिला, किसको नहीं मिला. It was like that. And मैंने कहा आज तो बच गया यार, आज कुछ नहीं होगा, I'll get through it today. And मैंने बगल वाले का देखा, बगल वाले के पैराशूट में.
Vivek, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Probably we are not able to see. सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं विवेक सर दिख नहीं रहे करके.
हाँ, yes, here it is. लोग काफी निराश और डर गए थे कि विवेक सर दिख नहीं रहे करके. Okay.
So anyway, तो मैंने सर देखा मेरे बगल में, मैंने चेक किया कि बाकी किसको मिला है, किसको नहीं मिला है. तो मैंने बगल वाले का देखा, तो मैंने पैराशूट देखा तो उसमें साइप्रस नहीं था. तो मैंने कहा कौन है ये महापुरुष जिसको आज ये तो गया. तो मैंने देखा सर, there was this guy called, there was another SF soldier सर, जवान था, उसके पैराशूट में साइप्रस नहीं था. मैंने उसका पैराशूट देखा, मैंने उसकी शक्ल देखी, वो मेरा पैराशूट देख रहा था. एंड दैट गाय ना सर, उसका कुछ था सर, he was actually unfit for
Okay.
free fall. इसलिए
Okay.
सब कुछ था सर उसका सिस्टम. He used to jump out and fly नहीं करता था. He used to switch off. हाँ, तो क्या बोलते हैं? So he had been twice. He had already had an accident, and both times his Cypress had fired, and he had survived. हाँ, वो फ्रीज हो जाता था, वो हैंडल नहीं खींचता था, वो ऐसे करके जाता था करके. तो हाँ सर, वो था सर. एंड मैंने उसको देखा, एंड ही हैड टेरर इन हिज फेस. टेरर, ठीक है सर, देयर वाज टेरर इन हिज फेस. एंड मेरे को पता नहीं सर, मेरे को वो हुआ, मैंने उसका पैराशूट उठा लिया और अपना पैराशूट उसको दे दिया. ठीक है सर, दिस वाज माय 11th जंप कि ठीक है यार तू रख ले करके. एंड दैट जंप सर, आई हैड दिस, दैट वाज माय लास्ट कॉम्बैट फ्री फॉल जंप. मैंने जंप किया एंड एवरीथिंग वाज ग्रेट. आई वाज फ्लाइंग एंड ब्यूटीफुल सर, डेल्टा बेल्टा सब कुछ कर रहा था. एंड दैट जंप आई हैड मेड अ बेट आल्सो. आई वाज द सीनियर मोस्ट, एक जूनियर मोस्ट ऑफिसर था सर पैरा एसएफ का. एंड वो लेफ्टिनेंट था, मैं मेजर था. और हम दोनों की बड़ी बेट चलती थी कि सबसे नीचे पैराशूट कौन खोलेगा, तो है ना सर. तो हाँ, तो इन दैट जंप आई वेंट वेरी लो सर. ही वाज वेरी गट्सी गाय सर. तो मेरे को पता था कि इससे आई रीच्ड अ लेवल, आई सेड कि अब तो खोल दिया होगा उसने. So and then I stayed a little bit more, and I went for a handle pull. Handle फंस गया, बहुत कुछ ड्रामा हो गया. And the parachute wrapped up around my leg.
Oh.
And my knee smashed my face and I went unconscious in free fall. So when I came to my senses, so I was still in the air and my parachute was semi-deployed. आधा खुला हुआ था, आधा बुझा हुआ था. And मैंने अपना Ulti Master चेक किया तो I was below 2000 feet. So you cannot go for your reserve also because reserve को खुलने में भी टाइम लगता है. पहले कटअवे करो, मेन शूट छोड़ो, फिर सेकंड शूट ले जाओ. You will by the time you will be on the ground. So I had to fly that only. तो fly away किया सर. And मैं जब जमीन के पास आ रहा था, I saw this ambulance rushing through the drop zone. ना मेरे लिए आ रहे होंगे. हाँ, तो when I came near the ground, I realized my speed, ऊपर से तो स्पीड का पता नहीं चलता कि कितनी स्पीड में आ रहे हो. When I was nearing the ground, I realized that impact is going to be high speed. And I was 2 kilometers falling outside the drop zone. तो गांव था सर एक उधर. उस गांव में मैं सीधा उस गांव में जा रहा था. उस गांव की एंट्री पे, मतलब around the village there was a high power line, electricity की high power line था. And I was flying straight into that high power line sir. अगर मैं कुछ पैराशूट को करता, वो पैराशूट वैसे ही आधा बुझा हुआ था, वो बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो जाता. तो I just flew straight at the power line and as luck would have it, मैंने बस पैर ऊपर कर लिए और निकल गया ऊपर से, बच गया सर. And एक कुआं था and I was going into the well and बस well के बगल में ही इतना सा पैच, it was dug up, खेती चल रही थी, तो उसमें गिरा सर, बच गया. And मैं ऐसे वहाँ 20 मिनट लेटा रहा कि ये क्या हुआ. And I had suffered a spinal injury and it was difficult. तो there was a guy ट्रैक्टर चला रहा था. मैंने उसको बोला यार मेरे को छोड़ दे वहाँ पे. And तो he said कि मेरे को थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, तेल कम है ट्रैक्टर में. तो मैंने उसको बोला यार बीड़ी तो भी बीड़ी दे दे. तो उसने मेरे को एक बीड़ी दिया. तो I had a बीड़ी there. And then he brought me back. So that ambulance was going for that Jawan. So he had an accident in that jump and he survived that jump because his Cypress fired. So it was worth it. Then after that 2 years I could not jump. I spent some time in hospital, this that, and there was a lot of fear inside me, psychosis type. It was a crazy experience and I had fear of height का fear आ गया and things like that. डर लग गया था. तो I took 5 lakhs loan from Punjab National Bank and I went to Thailand and I started jumping again there.
Seriously.
And then para SF ka, always being ourselves being a Fauji officer, we always get very excited to hear about Marcos and the special forces. So what is one favorite operation of yours, जो याद है और जो मजा आया कभी?
मैं कुछ भूला नहीं हूँ सर. I remember each and every moment in operations. I remember it's like it's engraved in my memory, in my DNA, but I can't discuss ops. Yes.
Exactly.
So what I can tell you is हमारे यहाँ पे ना सर, जब in 9 because you are wearing ranks or you have cleared your probation or you are a stud or whatever, it doesn't cut any ice. सब stud है, सब लोग stud है वहाँ पे. सब stud है वहाँ पे तो. Some stud and you are joining as a new guy and you are a greenhorn and you have not been in combat. The people that you join, they have been in combat for 10 years, 15 years like that, constantly in combat. 9 was forever in ops, right sir? So very very बड़ी खतरनाक बंदे होते थे and they don't give you respect because you are wearing 3 stars or whatever. You have to prove yourself. तो मेरे को याद है सर कि हाँ, मैं probation भी clear कर लिया and I had बलिदान मिलता है सर when you make your first kill. That was the tradition of 9. You have to make your first kill, first blood, and then you are badged, right? So you have to knock your first guy off, and then only you are badged. So I was very lucky sir. First day, first show था सर मेरा. First time I went into OPS, I knocked out my first guy, and that was because of a decision I took. I was told to sit somewhere with a radio set and listen. बोलते थे क्रिकेट मैच सुन क्रिकेट मैच. तो पहाड़ के ऊपर बिठा रखा था मुझे क्रिकेट मैच सुनने के लिए. And झाड़ी में थे, जंगल में थे, and whatever. And मेरे बगल से वो the hit squad was going down to do the hit. तो मैंने देखा ये जा रहे हैं तो हिट करने के लिए. And लास्ट बंदा उतर रहा था जब पहाड़ से, तो मैं भी ऐसे ऐसे करके पीछे चले गया सर. I also went. I went and reached down there and I told that I am here. I informed my superior कि I have come. तो अब वो वापस कैसे बुलाए, है ना सर, वो हिट का टाइम हो रहा था and things like that, and जो भी है सो first day first show था, but during that time so you know क्या बोलते हैं, the men are watching you in combat, what is going on. And one night we were you know 2 रात का रास्ता था, हम चल रहे थे heavy battle road, we were going down on the side of a mountain and we got spotted. वहां पे उस टाइम पे क्या था सर कि it was like a war going on. It was like a war going on. Terrorists used to attack. अभी भागते हैं ये वो करते हैं, उस टाइम पे सर आके लड़ते थे, वो फौज को मारते थे, वो बहुत ये वो वहां पे मतलब ये था सर कि हमसे ही डरते थे और किसी से नहीं डरते थे, बाकी सबके ऊपर they were offensive. And क्या बोलते हैं सर, तो at one night, that night we were going and इनका intelligence system is very very strong. They came to know that we are, you know, ऐसे पता लग गया and accidentally whatever, and they opened fire on our entire column sir. हमारी पूरी कॉलम थी and we were going in and we were on the side of a hill and there was कोई आड़ नहीं थी, कुछ नहीं था. And रात को सर पूरा मशीन गन फायर शुरू हो गया सर हमारे ऊपर, पिट्ठू में से गोलियां निकल गई and बहुत ड्रामा हुआ सर. So when the first wave of that बड़ी मशीन गन फायर came, तो सब लोग सर लेट गए, you know, to avoid the fire, through detective fire कहाँ से आ रहा है and things like that. So everybody was मतलब सर घुस गए थे जमीन के अंदर, including myself, you know, and fire चल रहा है. And at that point, at that moment, you know, I thought, now the guy who gets up now, the first guy who gets up, पूरा बड़ी, you know, special forces पूरी लेटी हुई है और फायर आ रहा है सर बुरी तरह से. जो बंदा अभी खड़ा हो गया वो लीडर है. जो बंदा अभी खड़ा हो गया इस फायर के बीच में, वो खड़ा हो गया और उसने वापस फायर करना शुरू कर दिया. ही इज द फकिंग किंग हियर. ठीक है सर. तो आई फकिंग गॉट अप एंड स्टार्टेड फायरिंग बैक सर. मैंने शुरू किया, सब शुरू हो गए, मैंने भूत बना दिया उनका. एंड क्या बोलते हैं, दैट इज व्हेन आई अर्न द रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ द मैन. तो ये था सर. सो इट्स लाइक दैट, यू हैव टू टेक इट. Nobody's going to give it to you.
Exactly, like exactly. And then
life is like that. So,
and how was that feeling of Balidan badge? You know, Balidan badge. We all know, being in Fauj, you know, something very very special. You know, you carry it throughout your life. How is that feeling?
Balidan badge, sir. Balidan badge क्या है सर कि it's like any other badge, right? So it's a fancy looking thing. It's got a, you know, blood red background. It's got a dagger and it's got wings on that dagger. What it means is basically you'll come silent, you'll fly and come silently and kill, right? So that's the meaning of that badge. But there are so many badges in this world, right sir? But this Balidan badge, why does it hold so much of value? Why does it inspire people? Because that Balidan badge has been worn by people who are like that. So अगर कभी हमारे पलटन में आओगे सर, you will see, you know sir, we have got a big motivation hall करके है सर एक. तो there is a huge wall and इतने अक्षरों में, मतलब सर नीचे से लेकर ऊपर तक, that entire wall is full of names of people who have died in combat, names of people who have got awarded. It's a phenomenal wall to stand and see. So that badge was worn by all of these people. That is why that badge has so much of value. It has been earned. That badge holds a lot of blood in it, है ना sir? So it was worn by legends. So that is why that badge has value. And by the time I got badge, sir, actually badge use का time नहीं था. I was in ops only. And ऐसा नहीं था कि मैंने, you know, first contact, first kill, whatever, and you come back and they call you and ceremony होगी और आपको badge लगाएंगे और आपको मिठाई खिलाएंगे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. So we were in ops only. And लोग भूल गए कि इसको badge करना है. मैं 2 साल बाद मैंने खुद ही पहनना शुरू कर दिया कि यार अब क्या है. So inside the battalion, ये सब बाहर की दुनिया के लिए है सर कि, you know, things like that. But inside the battalion, your work is your badge. What you are doing is your badge.
Exactly. Awesome. You know, like, and you know, see, lot of people say हम में वो नहीं है करके, you know, I can't do and I can't this. ये बहुत सारे youngsters का मैसेज वगैरह आते रहते हैं, मोटिवेशन नहीं है सर, मरने का दिल करता है, and all these stupid fucking things. So what's your advice to these youngsters?
देखो सर, पहली बात तो मरना भी इतना आसान नहीं होता, है ना सर. It requires to take your own life and things like that. But you know, it is an illogical thing. because it's my thinking. I may be wrong. I'm not a psychologist. I'm nobody. Because I have some experiences based, and I have some thought process, and based on that, I'll say what I feel. Firstly, the thing is, today if I want to become a nuclear scientist or something, everybody is born with something special in them. Just because you are in special forces does not make you something great. Everybody. Just because you are in special forces does not make you great, or you are in, you are a fighter pilot, or you are an astronaut, or you are a scientist. That's what you are good at, and that's what your circumstances have been in life, and it's okay. It's not a big deal. ठीक है सर. तो पहली बात तो ना किसी चीज को yes, you must have passion, you must have zeal for life and things like that, but don't give anything more importance in your life than yourself.
Exactly.
Nothing is more important in your life than your own life, right sir? Because till the time you're alive, you can do something. So people go through depression sometimes. People go through confusion, frustration, lack of confidence, and things like that. It is a very natural process. Everybody goes through it. Everybody. Because I've gone through it. There have been times in life where I've been sad. There have been times in life where I felt that maybe I can't do this, or there have been times in life where I've been very frustrated and things like that. But at the end of the day, what I feel like doing, what I decide to do, I don't look कि ये होगा या नहीं होगा. I believe कि होगा, और नहीं भी होगा तो कोई बात नहीं. My joy is in taking that step, moving in that direction.
Exactly.
Yeah. So joy in life is to be able to move in that direction. Sir? Whether I reach or not, that we'll see. Sir? If I keep moving, I'll reach only. Where else will I go? So it's like that, and very simply this: you are the most valuable thing in this world. Your mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, children are not more valuable than you. If you are not valuable to yourself, if you don't feel love for yourself, if you don't enjoy yourself, you cannot give happiness to anybody else in this world. So
seriously.
First, just enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, do what you feel like doing, and listen to what, in the sense, listen to what's going on around you. Listen to what somebody is saying to you, what your child is saying to you, or your parents are saying. Listen, don't judge. Just listen, actually feel, think, feel. Listen, see, feel. Feel the world around you right now. It's a beautiful fucking world, yeah. And feel that, and you will see yourself. You will realize yourself, and you will be able to move ahead. What happens today in our world? There is so much of information overload. Internet, Facebook, Instagram, there are so many celebrities saying, 100 celebrities saying 100 different things. And there is so much external going on outside that our brain gets fucking clogged with all of that, information. So, fuck it, cut that off. Chill, slow down. So, it's like what I learned in ops. If you are slow, you are fast. हम पे लोग हंसते थे सर. When people used to see us moving in combat, हम बहुत धीरे चलते हैं, बहुत धीरे करके penetrate करते हैं. We penetrate, ठीक है सर, and very slow. तो दूसरी फौज हमें बाकी लोग देखते थे, बोलते हंसते थे, अरे यार तुमको 6 घंटे लगते हैं या 5 घंटे के लिए, हम तो 2 घंटे में चढ़ जाते हैं. तो we used to say, नहीं यार, we are like this only. But the thing is, that's tactical. That's the difference between a tactical march and a march. That is the difference between combat and walking a mountain. Okay, sir. So move slow in life, chill, slow down. If you slow down in life, you will speed up. It's like a paradox, but it's true. So just slow down in life. There is nothing more important than you, and you have yourself. There's nothing more important than your own life, and you already have it. There is no need to run after anything. So that is my thing, sir. कि किसी चीज के पीछे भागना नहीं है. See, listen, enjoy your environment, see what is around you. You will come to know what you feel like doing, and then take a step. And ऐसे एक step करते, you will enjoy your life. Don't live in the future. That कि 5 साल बाद मैं ये गाड़ी खरीदूंगा और वो घर खरीदूंगा और ये करूंगा, हो जाएगा. जिस चीज की आपको जरूरत है आपको मिलेगा, है ना सर? You will get
exactly. And I whenever I do a live or कुछ भी ऐसे stories, I always tell them, साले ना, believe in you. उससे बड़ा और कोई नहीं है. The moment you self pity, you अपने आप पे साला दुख करते बैठोगे, तो you will go nowhere, and that is what special forces veteran has also emphasis. So guys, believe in you. That is the biggest thing. भले दुनिया तुम पे believe नहीं करे, खुद पे believe करो. So that is what is the message given here. And then Vivek, how if you can tell about the Claw, Claw Global, I mean your second inning, if I say. So if you can just throw some light before we end.
So Claw is conquer land, air, water. So these are the 3 elements. Air, मिट्टी, हवा और पानी, है ना सर? तो when I had this accident in skydiving or in combat free fall, so I was in hospital for some time. I met this guy. He was an Air Force officer. He was face down paralyzed, and he wanted to scuba dive. So I promised him that यार one day I'll मैं ले जाऊंगा देखो मैं कराऊंगा scuba dive. And उस promise के चक्कर में I got into this. I realized that there are so many people like him who want to experience this. So basically, after that combat free fall accident, and then when I went back into operations, and after whatever 14 years, in SF, I had reached a stage where I was going to go and sit behind a desk. I was finishing my operational life, on the ground life was finishing. I had to tell other people how to go into combat and what to do there, and I was not interested in that. So I was looking for something new in life at that time, and something that draws me. And I realized that something about myself. I realized there's so much of energy that if I can put it to destruction, and if I pull that energy out and I put it into creation, we can do anything. We can do anything. So it's just about redirecting your energy to create rather than destroy. So I went into this, and we started, and all the men started joining me. Those जो मेरे team के बंदे थे SF में, here there, they were also retiring, and they all left, and they came and joined me. And we started traveling across India, and we started, sir, वो एक बंदे को scuba diving कराने के चक्कर में we trained more than 100 people who are paralyzed with spinal cord injuries and all, and we trained them in scuba diving, and then we went to the open sea, and we dived with them in the open sea also in Lakshadweep. And yes, so at that time, in this this almost a year and a half, I spent a lot of time with people who have got paralyzed or who have got disabilities. I spent a lot of time with them, and I made a connection. I saw that they have the same fucking spirit that is there inside. Circumstances fuck all over. Because a guy cannot go and do, cannot even go to the loo and shit on his own, right? But he has got a zeal to live, and that is spirit. So spirit connection was there, and I spent a lot of time with them and our team. And we were so happy, sir. काम लोगों को ठोकते थे, अभी लोग we are making sharing life, and I came to know about their problems. That what is the problem they are facing. So people with disabilities, what I realized that the biggest problem is perception of society towards them. So society will always look at a person with disability with pity, है ना sir, with charity. कि इसको कुछ दे दो, रोटी दे दो, कपड़ा दे दो, कुछ दे दो इसको. So that is not how I look. What I realized is they don't require pity and charity. What they require is skills. They require somebody to stand with them, and they can do. They can do a lot of things. क्या बोलते हैं sir? It's just circumstances, and there is because they have lost. Lost some use of their limbs or something like that. Something else has become more powerful inside them. 70% of people who get paralyzed in due course of time in life, not by birth, but road accident हो गया या कुछ हो गया. 70% of these people, they are suicidal when they come for rehabilitation. They want to commit suicide because they can't adjust to it, right? But so at that time, when they are in rehab, it's that brain, something, they decide to live. It's a decision. कि साला सब कुछ छूट गया, छिन गया, fuck it, I'll live. They learn so many things. कोई गिटार बजाना सीख रहा है, कोई पियानो बजाना सीख रहा है, कोई कुछ सीख रहा है. There is this guy, he's neck down paralyzed, neck down. He runs the entire social media of Chandigarh Spinal Rehab. वो उसके मुंह में सर वो है और उससे पूरा Instagram ये वो सब कुछ चलाता है सर, right? And he was one of the first guys to scuba dive with us. ठीक है सर. मतलब he cannot help himself, but he has the zeal to live life, right sir? So this kind of spirit we connected, and team है सर, बस अब तोड़ फोड़ नहीं कर रहे हैं, अभी बना रहे हैं कुछ. We are enjoying our life. We are very happy doing what we do. It's very satisfying, and pity, sir, this pity thing. Pity is of no use to anybody in this world, either for yourself or for anybody. Sir?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you don't have to compare yourself with anyone. So there's always something you can do. Always. In fact, Major Nirmit was telling that if you can tell about General Rajdan Kirti Chakra, about his diving experience. Yeah. So General Rajdan, again, hell of a man. He got shot up in Valley many years ago. In Valley, in a contact, in an operation. So उनको पूरी रीढ़ की हड्डी में पूरी गोलियां लगी थी. Took a burst, एक burst लगा, and his spine got shattered, and he got waist down paralyzed. But he went on and rose to become a general like that, on a wheelchair, right? So, and how I met this man for the first time. हम लोग दिल्ली में थे स्कूबा डाइविंग कराने के लिए. दिल्ली में I was planning in Talkatona, and that's why I gone to Talkatona Stadium. Next day was the event. Right, so I went one day early to coordinate and all that, and I see this guy, old person wearing a cowboy hat on a wheelchair inside the office there in Talkatona. Towel लेके आ रखे थे. तो मैंने बोला सर ये कौन है करके, तो बोला यार I'm General Rajdan. तो मैं सर आप बोले यार मैं उसको स्कूबा डाइविंग करने के लिए आया. मैं सर वो एक दिन बाद है, कल है वो. तो अरे ये वो he drove from Gurgaon. He drove from Gurgaon to come and scuba dive with us there in Talbatora. And that's how our interaction started. And what a man, yeah, what a man. So he, such a great intellect, such a powerful thinker, such a large-hearted person. And he is not carrying any bitterness in his life. He, मेरे को ये हो गया या वो हो गया, and things like that. He's always cracking jokes, and मतलब आप उनके सामने कोई फालतू काम करोगे तो he'll tell you straight up, you know, gentlemen, brother, this is wrong. So he's a very centered person. He doesn't care about what is going on around the world around him. He doesn't care what has happened to his body. He is very, very centered that I have got this much energy in my life and this is what I can do. So he concentrates on what he can do rather than what he can't. And that is, you know, that is the thing that, you know, people who feel low in life, firstly, it is okay to feel low. It is okay to feel sad, depressed, frustrated. All these things are natural things. Every person goes through it. Right from President of USA down to the poorest man on the planet, everybody goes through these feelings. It is normal, natural. Accept it. Right? So once you accept it, you can, you know, overcome it. So, and then, you know, it's just, you can see the same thing in two different ways. It's perception. So one way you look at something and you say, "Yeah, main nahi kar sakta." And the other way is here, there are things that I can't do. There are things I can do. So I concentrate on the things that I can do. That's all. I don't try, you know, yeah. So concentrate on what you can do, what you feel like doing. Don't worry about what you can't do. There will always be somebody else who can do it. Don't worry. You know, so yeah.
Seriously. So great. So guys,
I was just telling you one thing, sir. So by the time we finished this, you know, हमने ये 100 से ऊपर लोगों को हमने train किया, and I went back home and I sat down and I was tired. I was very, very tired. हर बार किसी से कुछ मांगना, swimming pool दे दो, equipment दे दो, ये दे दो, permit दे दो, ये कर दो, वो कर दो. I was very tired, and I don't like asking for something. So I calculated, planned, thought. You know, so 3 days I went. 3 days मैंने फिर beer bottle ली और बैठ गया घर में. Beer पीता. 3 days I sat and I had beer and I chilled out. On the third night, just came to my head 3 fucking world records, land, sea and air. Okay, so we will create 3 world records in land, sea and air by a team of people with disabilities who will train. And we will fucking change everything in this world. We'll just change this world. We will change how society perceives people with disabilities. That is the problem. उनको नौकरी नहीं देता कोई. Because they, you know, it is अरे wheelchair पे काम कैसे करेगा? There are things like that. अभी हो गया ना सर, lockdown में people have worked from home.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Yeah. So I said, you know, it's like Thor's hammer, na sir, Thor ka hammer. So you place that fucking hammer on the table for the world to see. You create so much of fucking value that the world, like a black hole, na sir, you create so much of fucking value that the world will turn and shift and change and break and recreate itself to what you desire. So like that. So it's like that, and everybody is like that.
Seriously. So awesome, विवेक, मजा आ गया. 1 घंटा 40 मिनट के ऊपर हो गया, पता भी नहीं चला. और अगर अभी दारू लेके ओल्ड मॉन्ग लेके बैठ जाए तो पूरी रात भर बात कर सकते हैं.
I don't drink anymore, sir, by the way.
Okay, guys. So okay, Vivek, one last message to guys, you know, before we break up, क्योंकि मेरी बीवी चिल्ला रही है वहाँ बाहर से.
One last message. तो कुछ नहीं है. You know, just be still in life. Sometimes when things are not working out for you in life, and you know you're faced with roadblocks, and you want to do something, you want to achieve something in life, you know, just stop. And you're trying and this, that. It's a simple logical thing. If you are not in the correct frame of mind, if you're feeling frustrated or anger or low confidence or whatever it is that you're feeling, you're already 2 steps behind. So, you know, relax, slow down, stop. Don't turn and leave that, but stop where you are, stop in your tracks, stop, sit down and say, what the fuck, yeah, so what? You know, so what? Yeah, India is so what, right? So you must have the ability to say so what to life, right? So just stop, relax, chill, come back 2 steps ahead, and then see things around you, and you will find that there is one step you can take. There is one door that you can open. Go and open that fucking door. Take that one fucking step. You take that one fucking step, and you open that door, and you see, you will find there are 2 more doors. You open those doors, you will find there are 3 more doors. And like that. So don't be in a hurry to achieve anything in your life. You are an achievement yourself. Your being alive is a fucking achievement. You know, it is God has destined it or whatever it is there is a destiny in front of you. It will happen. Right? So no point struggling. पानी में छटपटाओगे तो डूब जाओगे.
सही बात.
छटपटाना नहीं है लाइफ में. छटपटाओगे तो it's illogical to, you know, छटपटाना. You are already weakening yourself. So when life is like a river and it is taking you somewhere, you know, and you don't know where you're going, you know, get on your back, relax, chill, and see the environment around you. Spend time with your family, do the things you like to do, painting, drawing, what the fuck ever it is that you like to do. Just chill, and then as you are flowing through life, you will suddenly spot something on the river bank, you know, as you're passing it by, and you'll see, oh, that thing, I like that thing. turn back and start swimming towards it, and you will have the energy. So it's just like that. That's how I see life. That's how I see life.
Seriously. And what an awesome message, Vivek. बात करना है तो बात करते रहेंगे, and thanks to Claw, and thanks to you, and thanks to Major Arun for connecting. Thanks to Major Nirmit, whose channel I loved the way you guys spoke.